Yeah, I think I'm sticking to the wall thing. How does blowing up to a cutscene trigger work? You get the song at the very beginning of the cutscene, and so if you just die as you enter it, then you just get the song. Like here, I can demonstrate it. Here, you can see Minuetta Forest is not fully colored in, which means I don't have the song, and as soon as I touch the cutscene trigger, suddenly it's colored in. So, if I just die as soon as I touch the trigger, then I get the song and don't have to watch the whole thing. So as you can see here, nothing. Okay, I couldn't do it correctly there because I had to like press too many buttons. Thanks for 5 months, Mac Marvin King. Actually, I can just do the whole thing with this up, I guess. Oh. Yep, there you go. Only 70 in Phoenix, it must be sweater time. Dude, today was the first day in like 8 months probably where I woke up and I realized, hey, it's not that hot. How many subs to do a 100% run is hitbox viewer only? I do want to do some kind of playthrough. I don't know, I don't want to do a full 100% run, but I do want to do like a decent length playthrough of hitbox viewer only. Hitbox viewer and collision viewer only. I'm no longer the only runner of this category. Skirty started running it, and Blinny is gonna start running it soon, I think. There's a few now. No, I don't get tired of OT music. I kinda don't even pay attention to it, mostly. You never get notifications when I go live. You might need to set a certain setting somewhere. I think there's like a specific setting for notifications you might need to tick. Yeah, click the bell icon. Smash that like button. Yeah, I don't get any notifications for anyone I follow. I just check my following list when I want to watch a stream. And then I see the 60 people that I'm following on and I don't want to watch anyone. And then I unfollow them all. I don't want to unfollow them because I feel like I might want to watch them at some point. I follow over 60 people. I follow a lot more than 60 people. I follow like 400 something. Compulsive follower hoarder. Exactly. Not 420 right now. It used to be 420. There's actually at one point I followed like 600 people and I was doing a follower clean out. I went through my follower list and like purged everyone that I knew I wasn't gonna watch or like doesn't stream anymore or anything. And so my following list went from like 600 to I think it went to exactly 419 and then I was like, okay, wait, I gotta go find someone to follow. What's my follower count right now? Oh, you guys can't see my follower count anymore, right? Like Twitch removed the ability to see who other people are following. So you guys can't see now, I think? I don't even know where to check how many people I'm following right now. No more stalking, rip. Yeah, now people can follow cam girls in peace without fear of getting judged. Okay, wait, let me try to check how many people I follow. Wait, how do I even check the number anymore? I don't even know. Because the way I always checked was from the channel page, which they removed. Or they removed the count from the channel page. Is it actually impossible to know your own following count? Count them? No. No, Hydrated Bot isn't here anymore. I don't know what happened to Hydrated Bot. I didn't kick the bot out, so something must have happened to the bot. What if he was so worried about reminding everyone else to hydrate that he forgot to hydrate himself? Am I going to PB today? I may or may not. What? I heard the sound from a different direction for some reason. I think it was because they were on opposite sides, and so it kind of threw me off. Like they were on direct opposite sides of the room, but I couldn't really tell if it was in front of or behind me. Are you serious? Oh my god. Probably would have been better to use a ground jump at that point. He knew exactly where I was gonna be. He read me hard. When do we find reverse RBA? It's already found. It's Bottle Adventure. It's like reverse Bottle Adventure, but not in reverse. Which is the reverse of being reverse. Keeping my distance, talking from far away. Bottle Adventure is called that because the guy who found it did not speak English very well. Yeah, the guy who found it was Kazooie, who is Finnish. He's a really cool guy, contributed a lot for OT speedrunning, but his English was a little broken. Well, actually, I think he only named Bottle Adventure. I think it was a Krite that named Reverse Bottle Adventure, but I mean, that was because of it being called Bottle Adventure in the first place. I don't really know what it should be named. I don't really know what a better name would be for it. When I'm explaining it, I usually don't even refer to it as RBA. I usually just say getting a bottle on B. So just bottle on B. Bob. Gonna bob some bomb shoes. Can you get sword on B though? Legend has it that it is indeed possible to get sword on B if you know what you're doing. A crazy complicated glitch though. How was this glitch discovered? Most likely someone was just playing around with area duping, so it was found that if you go out of bounds in an area with a black load plane, like Lost Woods, and then re-enter the room from out of bounds, that it loads everything in the room twice. So if you can load everything in a room twice, then what are some fun things you can do with multiple loads? Hey, Skull Kid gives you a heart piece. If you load multiple Skull Kids, can you load multiple heart pieces? Oh, turns out you can. That's interesting. What happens if you keep doing it over and over? Oh man, if you keep doing it over and over, then eventually the screen freezes. Dang, that seems bad, but wait, it doesn't actually crash. That's cool. Actually, what's really lucky is that this was originally done on the GameCube version, so this is actually another glitch that was found by Kazooie, and Kazooie lives in Finland, and so he had the PAL version. And if you guys know, the PAL version of every other version besides GameCube runs at 5/6 the speed of NTSC, so it runs really slow. And so Kazooie didn't like that, and so he played the GameCube version, which is the one PAL version of OOT that actually runs at normal speed. And so he actually did this on the PAL version, and if this glitch had been found on any other version, we probably would have assumed that after a certain number of heart pieces, the game just crashes. Because we didn't really know that GameCube could load more than any other version yet. It just happened to be that when Kazooie found this, it was on the GameCube version, so he found it. He found that it could be loaded most on the GameCube. He found that you could load so many heart pieces on the GameCube version. And if it was on any other version, we probably would have just assumed the limit is like 20. The only boss you can dupe heart pieces for is Twinrova, and that takes about 8 minutes per heart piece dupe. Oops. Oh no, I'm lost. This is bad. Okay. No, I will not act like something went wrong. I will tell everyone to not panic. No, no, no. Not Hundo. Only one. Dude, I can't wait until I go back to Hundo and I only get the Songstorm's heart piece there, and I just end up with 19 hearts and I'm like, what happened? Because I just know that's gonna happen. There's no way that won't happen. No, I'm not gonna accidentally dupe Skull Kid. Like, that's not something in the Hundo route, so I'd have to go super far out of my way for it. But like the Songstorm's frog thing, it's like, I only... In this run, like, both runs do the same thing, except this run just does less. So it's a lot easier to just get them mixed up. No, a run will not be invalidated if chat helps the runner. Like, you can't really control for that unless you literally ban people from streaming their runs. Mid-set coaching, mid-run coaching. Nothing happens to the 305 estimate if the new glitch saves 20 minutes. Well, I probably could ask GDQ, hey, maybe you want to lower the estimate or something, but they might just leave it, because they could just use that time as like a buffer in case they get behind schedule. You know, in case they get behind schedule, you know, because just maybe they might get behind schedule. You know, just a possibility. What compels you guys to post this every single time? Ooh, I can skip a bomb drop here. Minor time save. Oh no, why'd I do that? Okay. Minor time loss. It evened out. Are you serious? That's a major. You know what? I think this is faster. Okay, I'm mad. I sound mad. I hope so. I'm furious. Okay. I guess my TV was bad enough. I didn't lose too much. Alright, I should still be able to get 243. I think that was more than I needed. Uh-oh. That was kind of bad. There it is. 243.50. That was an okay run. It was like that middle end part was kind of sloppy, like from here, from like Water Temple to Heartbeat Stooping, I guess. Adult 3 and Child 3 were bad. The rest of the run was okay. More runs? Yeah, so this was like first or second run of the day, so I am actually gonna do more runs after this. Best casual 2D Zelda, I think Link Between Worlds. Well, Link Between Worlds or Minish Cap. Oh, shut up about Link Between Worlds being 3D. You're not funny. Dude, I hate when the topic of 2D Zelda versus 3D Zelda comes up and like, you can't talk about Minish Cap or Phantom Hourglass or Link Between Worlds without someone yelling, but no, it's 3D, even though when you're talking about 3D Zeldas, no one would talk about Spirit Tracks in that discussion. Hey guys, which 3D Zelda do you like better, Breath of the Wild or Spirit Tracks? But yeah, shut up and don't be the semantics guy that tries to say those games are... that tries to say Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and Link Between Worlds are 3D. Yeah, I actually like Spirit Tracks a lot. I think Spirit Tracks gets a lot of undeserved hate and is actually pretty good. Definitely has its flaws, but it has a lot of good stuff about it too. Tried to save it as best I could. Dude. Let me at least get the rupee first. Hit me after the rupee cutscene or something, or during the rupee cutscene. I think I need to practice ice cavern. New to the stream, how does Dry make me so funny? I don't know, he's a good editor. Somehow he can get something funny out of me. Wow. I thought I'd maybe still be ahead by like 3 seconds, but I guess not. 25. Dude, this is not nearly as bad as debug menu. Like, debug menu takes, I think, 14 minutes. This takes 7. And it also has the interesting thing of freezing the screen. Wait, did I? Oh. Run's over. I guess I miscounted and I accidentally duped 2 less Skull Kids than I'm supposed to. Okay, so what happened there is... So you play Saria's song equal to the number of heart pieces you want, but you can't play Saria's song equal to the number of Skull Kids. Because if you do that, the final Skull Kid will give you the heart piece. And that's what just happened, and then I don't get to actually do the full duping process for the other ones. So I'm supposed to do 29, I must have miscounted and only duped 27. And I failed 1, that's how it added up to 27. And... so yeah, that's why I need to dupe more than the number of heart pieces I want. But this happens if I mess up. Can I do a run where everything looks like this, please and thank you? I can't do a run where everything looks like this, but I can do a run where everything looks like this. It's not quite as bad, but I am actually considering doing this at GDQ and then playing the rest of the run like this. There's a possibility I might do this at GDQ. The problem is it lags, and it might be too laggy for me to really do. Yeah, it's not as fun, but it's still pretty good. It actually looks better in other areas. I guess I can go show off other areas since the run's over. But it looks pretty nice in some areas. Dora's River's all sparkly. Nice wall decorations. Cool sky. You can see the skybox. You can see that we live in a cube. Also, look at Link's hands. Yeah, so there's a chance I might do this at GDQ, but I need to make it less laggy, because it's too laggy right now. Or put this closer to the end of the run, so there's less of the run to be laggy. But I would love to do this at GDQ, where I just play like the last half hour of the run like this. Look at that wall. Got something on her face. Usually has like a messed up dress too. Guess not right now. She got something in her hair. Dude, she's got a face in her hair. Good shadows. Let me see what's interesting at night. A light show at night. That's cool. The mold going on the walls. Where's the moon? Oh. Sometimes the moon is really cool and has like lines stretching out of it. Okay, this minigame is good. If I can open the door. Alright, so check this out. Look at how much time I have. Wait, no. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, so some of the numbers just kind of stretch down. I love the sparkles with this glitch. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, the Cocos themselves aren't too weird, but the rest of CAC looks pretty weird. Anyway, I think I've been messing around long enough. I think it's time to call it here. Sorry guys. I had to say it.